Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of my Team Career Mode. Today you join me for the MONACO Grand Prix. So there is no promises that this will be a finished race or even a lap, because it's Monaco and I despise Monaco sometimes. But I'm going to put my brave face on and get ready to press the go to race weekend button and get underway for the race. I'm hoping for a big crash, which sounds bad, but it's a virtual game. It's allowed. But I'm hoping for a big crash, just for a bit of entertainment, and because it'll be interesting to see, because, you know, when you get a big crash, weird people get on the podium. I've had Hasses before on the podium when there was only 4 front runners, or 4 runners. We finished our qualifying lap and we go pretty fast across the line, so hopefully we improve from our P21, but I guess we'll never know. For another
Formula
20
One
seconds.
returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo Casino, first opened in 1863. And, of course, a certain road race, first held here in 1929. There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend downwards towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners at Saint-Devote. And don't expect to see much overtaking here today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday puts him on pole, and it's Pierre Gasly in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, and Norris, Bottas, Raikkonen, Tsunoda, and Daniel Ricciardo, Perez, Russell, Mick Schumacher, and Giovinazzi, Tictum, Stroll, Esteban Ocon, and Jack Aitken, Latifi, Reed, Mazepin, and Nobuharu Matsushita. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Alright then, so we did improve by one position, so that's fun. Yeah, I'm alright at racing at Monaco, but not very good when it comes to getting quick times. I rarely get fastest lap in this race, and even if there was only 2 people left, even if it was just me left, I feel like I still wouldn't get fastest lap, just because I don't get fast times around here. But it means it's fun, because it means that we get 39 laps of pain of me trying to catch up to everyone and overtake people on the circuit notorious for not overtaking. I mean, in the last century, there have been an average of 12 overtakes happening per race. Anyways, strategy, we're going to go for a soft, medium, medium. That might change, but for now it's soft, medium, medium. We are up for 5 red lights, and we are underway for the Monaco Grand Prix. We get a pretty good start here. Aitken in front does not. Latifi getting held up by Aitken as he tries to go down the left-hand side. We go for around left, around the outside into Saint-Devote here. Then we're going to be squeezing in behind Tictum. We're going to try and keep the car behind him, try and ease it through the next couple of corners. I've had tendencies to spin out there. Down the inside then. 2 down the inside of turn 5, through turn 5, and round the inside of the hairpin to get another 2, to get Giovinazzi and Russell. Both Alfa Romeos gone in 2 corners and 1 Alpine. Very nicely done, and somehow keeping it in track limits. End of lap 1 then. Kind of having to cut the chicane there before going into the back of Perez or a wall. But we are going to go through the swimming pool section then, with a lot of speed right behind Perez, through down into Raskas. We go for a dive down the inside into Raskas. We've made it through and made it up into P11 in Raskas. Probably one of the only overtakes that ever happens. Lap 2 then, green sector 1, but that's recommended that if you don't get a green sector 1 in lap 2, give up. Just give up. Anyways, we've skipped ahead to lap 3 then. Nothing's really happening. We're just straying further and further away. Lap 5 again, just showing that even more. 3 seconds behind now. We're pulling back time. And a safety car would be very nice indeed. Talking of safety car then, Raikkonen has managed to absolutely pile drive it into the wall.
Okay, some information on Raikkonen. They're retiring from the race.
There's no safety car. At Monaco, normally losing the front wing will cause a bloody safety car. End of lap 7, our tyre wear is starting to drop off quite substantially, so we're going to pit for a set of hard tyres right after Gasly. It's probably not a great idea, but it's...
We can't take you right now. Pit in next lap.
the way it has to be. Shut up, Jeff, I'm
There's
coming in
been an
anyways.
incident on track resulting in loose debris.
Alright then. Pulling into the pit box, they're still not ready for me. It was understandable, and I've realised now I have made a huge mistake, and their pit stop was insane. Actually changing the tyres only took 1.5 seconds.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this
But safety car deployed. Sights is out. There's a couple of stop places where people have stopped. There's debris here
Your delta is negative,
with Ticktum
which
and
means you are too fast.
Schumacher.
Reduce your pace.
But then it also seems like there's someone... I don't know what's happened. Stroll having to pass him. He's got damage. Going down into Sander Vot then. Catching the safety car up. And there's a huge amount of debris. We've got a puncher. And there's only 9 runners.
We've lost the front right. The front right tyre has shredded.
I know that, Jeff. I can see it. But we've there's only 9 people. That's 13 DNFs. Everyone get points. Insert Oprah meme here. You get points. You get points. You see what you know what I mean. But I have to make that now. Turns out it already exists. It's not just me that's had this idea. So enjoy that. Cheeky little drift then into Raskas as we go for the pit. We're going to go for a set of mediums then, and hope we can pull that out to the end of the race. The fact that all of the top runners for the championship are out, I just need to finish the race. So mediums might be a risk, but a lot of people will stick with their hards. 2.1 seconds stop, pretty decent. But to be honest, I don't really want to use another. I don't even know if I have another set of hards. But even if I do, I don't want to use them because I just shredded a pair. And I might as well keep him just in case he gets shredded. Anyways, lap 12. Safety car is coming in. We're only just a quarter of the way through the race. But safety car's in. Backing up the field into turn 18 and 19. Because I realise this is actually 2 turns. I just figured that out, or learnt that by Googling it. So,
Clear.
green flag, then debris has been cleared down in out of Sander Vot, which is good because I do not want to lose another set of tyres. So that would be nice. But I just realised actually Aitken is in P2. We have a Williams in P2 and a Haas in P4. Yes, they're 13 seconds behind on lap 19, but a Haas in P4. And Aitken has a 3-second penalty. So I mean, you know, if the Haas can catch up, the Haas can get on the podium. I'm just saying. Anyways, lap 24, nothing's really been happening. It's kind of the way with Monaco. Once the first 10 or so laps are done, it's just kind of driving. Something I missed though, Nicholas Latifi then overtaking Ticktum as Ticktum pits for a new set of tyres. That is going to put Latifi on the spot for a podium. I don't believe it. Anyways, I decided to go for an onboard view of a whole lap, a whole driving lap, just to increase the time of the videos. I'm joking.
Pulling out a second lap on the car
Okay.
behind.
Going in to turn 5 then, to go down the hill into turn 6 for the casino hairpin, I guess that's what you call it. Turn 7, taking it in first gear up into second, cheeky little up into 3 and then back down to 2 for the traction. Because you need it around here, because a little loss of traction will not just put you off the track, but also put you into a wall or into the marina. And either way, they're both pretty bad options. Through the Nouvelle chicane and into turn 12. I never really know how to take this corner, whether I go down to 5th or 4th, but through the swimming pool section, La Piscine, making it through, up into Raskas then, through 17, 18, and then a little left-hander to 19, and as we go ERS across the line and the only straight to start lap 26. Lap 30 then, again, nothing's really been happening. However, I have been having a lot of grip loss, so I'm now going to delight you with a copyright-free drift montage.
Is 11.8 seconds.
Yeah, that was a beauty. I have to say, that one into Casino was... whew, might have to clip that and TikTok that shit. But anyways, lap 39 out of lap 39. As it stands, we will have two completely new teams on the podium. Not just people, but teams. As we cross the line for one of only 9 finishers to take the Monaco Grand Prix.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
From P20 to P1. From 22 runners to 9. What a race. Huh. One of the good ones. One of the good ones.
To win, and they've only gone and done it. What a fantastic result here at Monaco. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, staying out of trouble is probably the most important factor here. In the race where half the field weren't classified at the checkered flag, you were able to guarantee a good result by basically keeping the car running. With their pace and a decent strategy as well, I don't think the race was ever really in doubt.
A show-stopping performance from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
And that is a sight you do not see very often. A Haas and a Williams on a podium, and the same podium, and the Monaco podium. I don't believe it. I don't know how it's done. How have they done it? Well, there's only 9 people left, so that's how they've done it. But what a race. Yuki in P4 and Tictum in P5. Another Williams. Gasly DNFing 17th. Not great for him. But anyways, thank you for joining me for this race. What a race. The amount of stuff that was happening was pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. What a race. And I will see you next time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.